Hopefully this actually is gonna work because I don't know, my CPU is pretty high. Had so many things open. Hey Tom, hey Ariel, I see you in there waiting. I was on the phone trying to get out of the phone. So basically, what I'm trying to talk about here is just pointing the finger at my mistakes. Oh my god, that's way too loud. I can't even hear myself think. Okay, I'm just gonna pause the music. There's no reason for music right now. But okay, so I've made quite a few mistakes lately, and I just
Exploring
and
Ginger says hi Premier Hell.
I mean, it's just I'm regretful because I really,
Exploring Ginger says
you
hi
know,
everyone.
I'm thinking about everything. You know, it's like I'm thinking I'm trying to fix stuff. I mean, I'm trying a little. I don't know how to fix anything, and I mean, I've worded things wrong. All I know is it's pretty much like I'm pretty much. It's not the way I was intending it to go, and I feel really bad. I'm not going to mention any names.
Michael Riley says
But
hi
how do you
Premier
deal
Hell the
with
cat.
that? How do you deal with the mistakes that you make and you're not meaning to, or you come across saying things that you didn't mean to say, or you didn't even realize just they came out that way, and you look back that I didn't mean it that way. But how you doing, Shane? Danger Gamer Chris, nice to see you. Um, so my point is, I mean, I've been trying to like, I, I mean, I can't. I mean, I've said things,
Exploring
and
Ginger says it's
and
hard
it's
to
like
hear.
I might be a little bummed out about certain things that I've said because I'm like, oops. I mean, just looking at it in the piece and not in the perspective might really look bad. And then honestly, they
Michael
can't.
Riley
The
says
wording,
Premier Hell
even to
breast milk come
me,
out.
and I'm ignoring the chat, and it's like I feel really bad. You know, it's like I've done that so far. I also was like, I think I'm trying to play too much a little bit, like trying to make it a lightning mood. And then in the process, I caught myself, caught myself in a white lie. I mean, it's not intentionally being evil, but it still a lie's a lie. So sometimes I think I'm burying myself with these little tiny things that, you gotta, it's really in the eye of the perspective. But I really think that I need to move on from what just focus on what I need to be doing and not and all this stuff going on. I mean, that's my mistake. I'm feeding into it, and that's just one thing I noticed I'm doing wrong. And there's probably so many things I'm doing wrong that it could be offending people. That because there's not one person in this community that I have any grudge against. That they have a reason for what they're doing, and it's their prerogative. And it's really me, my perspective of that. And I need to just ignore it, and I'm not. I'm not ignoring it. I'm letting it get to me, and I'm trying to go fix something that I can't fix. I can't fix. If I can't even, I gotta just learn how to move on. I don't know. How do you guys deal with it? I mean, everybody has a different method to, you got. I mean, it's really. I'm like not like. I'm not perfect. Hey, Jennifer Keaton, good to see you. So I'm not perfect in this at all, and I'm still learning. Hey, Northern Art, play some video games helps to move on from stuff, right? Play a few video games, get lost, and that sounds like a good idea. I need to just get back in the swing, and it's like, what do I was? I mean,
Grace BY God says Hellcat fire hard Hellcat fire hard
I
Hellcat.
really am sorry for everybody I might have offended in any instance. 'Cause that's just my greatest mistake is really not putting myself in the perspective while I'm talking. I'm more or less. It makes sense to me, but yeah, I wasn't looking in the perspective of another person, and that's one of my yeah. When I just start, yeah, it's excuses. I'm really good at making excuses. But yeah, I'm really mad at myself for a lot of things I've done, like just recently. And I don't think I know for a fact I'm just not how I am, but it can appear to be very, very bad. So I just want to apologize for one, and I kind of figure out how I can just move on. Like, I mean, it still deeply bothers me. Hey, Deadpool, how you doing? I mean, it's nice to see you, Deadpool. Tom Andrews, Pilo, Pink Moon, NW Diver. See what I can. There's the North. Premier Hell, buddy. The best thing to do is to cut the ties and just say I did what I could. That's true. That is cut the ties, move on. But sometimes it feels like you lost somebody though, and it makes you want to see what you can do. But I guess I mean, and I'm thinking maybe make an example, but it's hard not to wonder what Well, I like to say shoulda, coulda, woulda. Should have done something different. Could have, if I could have, I would have. Hey, hot sauce junkie, cross-eyed kitty. But yeah, I just would like to know. This is a good topic, I think, for everybody. I really think there's a lot of things we could do differently. We could have done differently. But I'm still not going to say I don't want to cut the ties. I really don't want anybody to just, I mean, if you really absolutely have to, you have to protect your channel, to protect yourself, because that does end up being a problem in the future for you. But I want to know what you guys, I mean, what the vote is. Everybody that's coming to my channel, I mean, what would you recommend I do? What do you think? I mean, I think I know what's best for my channel, but it's always good to have a second opinion. And anybody that that might have went that's up there that knows what other people do, the best way to be successful. And I want everybody to be successful. I want everybody in here to have a successful YouTube channel and to be like big, because it makes me glad when I see a huge, like somebody just soar up there and it's like, dang, they did it. That means I can do it, you know? But there's always those times when you just like, you make the mistakes. And I know, like, I'm making them right now, not right this moment, but I've been making them. I'm trying to just, I know I can't, I think I know a lot of things I've been doing wrong. Sometimes that could be really hard to admit. I mean, because,
Deadpool
you
says
always
we
think
are
that
not all
sometimes
perfect.
I
We
think,
learn from our mistakes.
yeah. I just don't want anybody to think that I'm like trying to cause drama or anything like that, because it doesn't look like I'm looking back at my like what I was doing. I don't try to cause drama. I was just really playing around. I don't know. You can make whatever excuse it was. It might have been whatever it is. It was wrong. I feel, and deep down, I feel like there was something. I did something wrong. I mean, even playing around, it was an honest, playful thing. But in a way, should I have done it? Probably not. It wasn't the best thing I could have done. Even though I just think we all should just be having fun on here. That was my perspective, my understanding. Hey, Super Dave, how you doing? I don't even know how you do that. But hey, nice to see you. See, I'm looking at the chat here. We are not all perfect. Yeah, we do. We learn from our mistakes. And that's what I'm trying to do. I mean, I just think it's really like I'm trying to learn from my mistakes right now, and in the process, maybe I can get some help from you guys, and in the process of we helping each other, maybe we learn something. Maybe we don't. I mean, but it's worth a shot. I mean, I'm gonna learn something. Yeah, I can go back and listen to myself in the future, be like, dang, back then that day I was really struggling, and I mean, we're all coming up. We're all trying to get those subscribers. We're trying to be entertainers. We're either trying to show people how to fix something on their computer, or I don't know what we're trying. What are your channel? You like to scratch tickets? That's awesome. I mean, I really do like scratch ticket channels. I like entertainment. I like computers. How you doing, computer chick? I see you in here. That's what I like to do. I like to just have fun. I like to hang out. I don't mean the stuff that I mean. I don't think I'm helping it. My mistakes. I mean, I say things wrong, and I feel regretful when I find myself like, oh wow, wish if I should have just went to bed. I should have just. I mean, I did not come off any which way as I was making any sort of sense of what I was talking about at all. And for that, it's like I really need to, I just need to stay in my channel. I can hang out, but I just want to stay in my lane from now on and stop deviating towards stuff that doesn't make sense, I guess, maybe. It doesn't really apply, like maybe not be a little too happy on a Friday night or a Saturday night and then get a, just get in the wrong sense of talking over people. I mean, that's another thing I just cannot believe I was doing. And I go back and rewatch where I was at. And yeah, that was just shame on me. Shame on me for doing a lot of stuff. But I'm not going to continue to do it because I see my mistakes. I'm seeing it, I'm looking at it, I'm addressing them. There's no reason to freaking hide from them and run from them. I have to address them and move on. And addressing them is with, letting everybody, you guys know that I'm not going to continue to, I'm going to try my best to keep bettering myself. No more goofiness, no more, at least that's what I'm trying. Try my best to improve myself. Hey, Jasmine's Entertainment, how you doing? That stream game, still Winter Nation's in here. I'm getting text messages. See who I'm getting a text message from. I'm not, no, I'm not. No, it's technically not, it's not that. I'm apologizing about a lot of things I've noticed I've been doing wrong. So it's not, this is an apology for quite a few mistakes that I'm looking at myself and I look like a fool. I made a fool out of myself because I laugh at how goofy I was. I really am embarrassed. I'm embarrassed, and even on my stream, I'm extremely embarrassed. Because I'm looking and laughing at myself. But we can laugh at our mistakes. We should be able to laugh at our mistakes and move on.
Welcome, Alec.
Learn from them and move on, right? Thank you for subscribing, Blue King. But yeah, I am literally apologizing to anybody I've offended. And really, I didn't, if I, because I'm honestly.
Welcome, T. Rich. Thank you for coming.
This is when I was on my stream. I said some things that, I'm regretful. I missed things in the chat, and it wasn't on purpose. I was just in my own little like half asleep, half awake world, and that is an excuse. That is an excuse, but I'm owning up to it. I made the mistake, and I feel bad. We have a raid, Dragon Raid. Thank you, Dragon Raid. Dragon Raid, Think Dragon. Hey, I'm a Think Kitty too. Hey, Think Dragon Raid and Think Kitty. I'm just thinking on how, because the only way I'm going to be able to fix my mistake is if somebody, and I'm really grateful for the friends that I've had that came in and contacted me personally and told me about what I was doing, because they kind of know me for a long time, and without realizing I greatly hurt their feelings, and then going back and actually seeing exactly what it appeared to be, it's not what I thought it's what it appeared to be, and it appeared to look really freaking bad. And that's where I owe it. That's my mistake, and I tell you straight up, we all got to look at that. We got to be able to look at that's constructive feedback. That's like the best constructive feedback, no matter who it comes from, where it comes from. You got to be able to own up to your stuff. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. I actually am doing it, I guess. And I'm going to move on, and I'm just going to encourage other people to do the same. And any type of advice, I always appreciate constructive. If I offend you, please tell me, because I can't get any better unless I don't know. You don't have to stay and hang out if I offended you, but just let me know is going to benefit me in the future. In a nice way, makes it a little more digestible. That's why I really think it's really important to, but thank you so much for that raid, and I really appreciate every one of you being here. I mean, I am not perfect. I am far from perfect when it comes to this YouTube stuff, and it's like, wow, you guys are just, all of you guys are so supportive with each other, not against each other, but yeah, I really, and I'm so happy I met a lot of you
Hill.
guys who are really having fun. Like, you guys all have like just you're just people that are really have a place here always. I mean, I really appreciate every the comments. For me, I'm a really slow reader, so I do takes me a long time, and I do have two kids. I'm a single father, so it's really kind of a, a tough time to do YouTube and take care of two kids and that kind of thing. It's kind of difficult for me, and then it's
Let's
like,
Stream Game says thanks mate sparkling heart hugging face.
but I really do sincerely apologize, and I'm going to try to not do that anymore, period. And if I made anybody feel um you can please, I mean, share out my apology, because I don't want to mention any names, because I think that was the biggest mistake I could have ever done. um is pointing out I mean, just
Let's Stream
bringing them
Game
into
says
an
you're fine bro
example.
sparkling heart hugging
I
face.
mean, I really was looking at myself. I was a fool. I mean, I should have never done that. That was just bad. Thank you guys for subscribing. I really do appreciate that. Hopefully I can hold you guys in my hopefully I can hold you guys here and keep you entertained, and hopefully enlighten you and teach you what I've learned, and continue
Shauna
to
says Premier Hell, the fact you care and making your heart known is right thing do. I've known you for a long time, trust me you're harmless brother, love ya.
yeah. But sometimes, that people trust in you, and you make that one mistake that hurts somebody, and it bothers me really deeply. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I don't want to make anybody look bad in front
Let's
of
Stream
other
Game
people.
says yes he amazing
And I have
sparkling
to
heart
say
hugging
that I
face.
don't want to do that at all. I don't care if I'm mad at somebody, it shouldn't be on my stream. It should be either in a personal thing, or I should just leave them alone. Like, personally, that's when it becomes YouTube. It should never be in. I don't think it should be in anybody's stream, for that matter. But that's not me. I mean, that's not. I worry about me, not them, is what my point is. It's a mistake to. This is my opinion. It's a mistake to bring others into your.
Exploring
You
Ginger
know,
says it's okay Premier Hell, I forgive everyone.
I really do. I like that. I don't want to sit here and have a teary-eyed kitty or anything, but um, because I want you guys to have fun. I want you guys to have this. I mean, comedy's comedy. We all make mistakes. We should be able to go, boom, I made a mistake. I'm gonna own up to it, and I'm gonna move on. I could say, a lot of people could say that, oh, he does this and I does that. It's probably, yeah, I make mistakes. But I mean, but it is what it is. You believe what you see, you believe what you hear, and you believe what's in your heart. And that's what I really think. A lot of channels ain't for everybody. But I really do appreciate everybody in here listening and giving me a chance to spill my guts. Because, I mean, a lot of great, the video call-in show, awesome guy. You guys, and there's a lot of new channels in here too. You guys are, wait, I know you, Adeline. You've been in here a lot. You guys are just amazing. Jasmine's Entertainment, congratulations on that monetization. That is wow. I know it's been a kind of a pain since YouTube's been doing all that, like all those changes. It's been a long time wait for you. Congratulations on that. You have a great channel, uplifting mukbang channel. You guys like that kind of thing. There's a lot of people are interested in nice food reviews. And Crazy Ann, how you doing? Nice to see you. Super Dave 44. But anybody has any other, because I know we all make mistakes, and anytime you can find another way to try to help deal with it and how to prevent them from happening, like how do you can, because it really is think before you do. Think now. There's a lot of things you can do differently. It really is. Super Dave 44 video call-in show. Well, video call-in show. I've been in the past couple or few days. I just been kind of like, yeah, I've been on panels, and I've been kind of regretful, and it's like I had a couple, just in the last like 8 days, I think it's just went downhill ever since my birthday, and And then I just like it hasn't really gotten any better. And then it's like I feed into some of the negativity that was brought around me. And I think my mistake was, I see my mistakes, like the recent ones that I've done and in my streams. And my mistakes is like me
Go check out
saying
MD
things
Outdoors.
in a way that might be perceived and it can be hurtful. And I'm just ashamed that I didn't explain myself better and wasn't awake enough to realize it. I wasn't realizing what I was saying. And that, even though, it's like you coulda, shoulda, woulda, I may have done. And on other panels, I mean, it's trying to do good deeds. You're sometimes trying to fix something that you can't fix makes it worse. It's like, especially when you're like a little bit intoxicated, maybe it's not a good idea. I mean, yeah, that's the one thing I need to stop doing. I mean, I just stop getting a little wacko and then start. I can't listen when I'm a little intoxicated. I can barely read the chat, follow along. But that's still no excuse for, you know, well, I guess it kind of is, but
Let's Stream Games says it's
whatever. I mean,
okay
it's
making
really, I
up
don't
a
want to
Red Bull
make, I'm
space
not
with
making
tears of joy
excuses.
sparkling heart.
It's the biggest mistake, a big mistake, because that's probably the worst. That's going to ruin, and people can just, yeah, I just don't want to give anybody more, I really don't care. I mean, everybody makes mistakes. If anyone wants to go make fun of me because of this and that, it's like that doesn't bother me. But when you make fun of my friends, that starts to bother me a lot. And that's right there. My mistake is letting that affect me, and I just don't want that to happen for you guys. And I want to know how you guys deal with it too. Like, what's the best way to deal with it? Like, I know there's a way to do it easily. I mean, it's just like that thick skin, that gill skill. Oh, God, Okay, it wasn't a positive, but that's the thing. Another streamer. I don't want to talk about it because I might just say it might say the wrong thing the wrong way. You know what I mean? Because I've done that before. But a friend of mine, and I've already pretty much said his name, and it was like he put on this layer of thick skin to help him, look at the positive sides and just stop letting all this
says,
stuff bother you.
Grace BY God
And
says
it
the bots
is.
in the chat need to be rebooted, please.
Oh, you guys are. Does it need to be rebooted? All right. Gambling, addicting. You guys got gambling addictions. I gotta, I gotta fix here. Wow, it didn't even ask me if I wanted to close it. It just like crashed. Like literally, that was weird. It's gonna take a second for it to boot up here. Yeah, I'm gonna give me a sip of this thing. So I'm gonna see who wants to. Maybe if they want to come on the panel, like one at a time, like one person, and maybe if anybody has anything, let me know. I think I got everybody, actually, whoever has the link already, they already know my link. That'd be easier because it is already open. I could be able to hear the doorbell ring. And I'm gonna get some music on here. So I'm getting a little like get some music. Because honestly, I can't.
Thank you for coming.
I can't think of a way. I know my mistakes, but I might have missed them all. But maybe that's just a good thing. Maybe I just shouldn't. You shouldn't focus on your mistakes. I guess maybe that's the thing. I mean, you do have to learn from them, own up to them, and apologize for whoever it might have offended. I mean, I think that's the proper.
Thank you for coming.
A proper a proper way of going about things. We're all human. I've made so many mistakes in my life. I don't have enough hairs on my head to count them
I'd
all.
love come up, but my dogs busted my coffee pot globe. Glass everywhere.
Oh, I'm sorry. Big hug to you. We all do mistakes, but try not to be drinking so much when you are alive. Love
Deadpool
ya.
says
Yeah,
I am going through some stuff, so haven't really been myself lately. You might
that
not see
might
me
be
on
a
as much,
big.
or I won't be
That's
too chatty.
probably.
MR_T_run says J Luck I joined beaming face with
Oh,
smiling
that's
eyes
okay,
thumbs up.
Deadpool. We're all going. This is, there's life outside of YouTube. So, I mean, you got to deal with that. And that's something that is very important. You got to take time with your family. You got to tell your friends and family, your neighbors, and, let people know that you exist outside of YouTube. You got to do that too. Otherwise, you're going to be so glued to YouTube that you're going to go to the supermarket and you're not going to know how to interact like actually physically. You're going to be like, hold on, what's your number? I can only talk through text. I mean, it was just joking, but you know what I mean. It's going to be your actual interactive social skills might get a little broken, maybe. I get a little. Also, you just want to make sure you spend time with your family. Is really the thing. Hey, Cassie. GW Gaming, J Luck Blog, Pink Moon, cutie. Hey, this is just a cat. It makes it so I don't have to look at myself. I just like to look at this cat talking, and it always cheers me up, so I can talk about anything. Talk about anything, it just sounds right. And that's probably another thing. Thank you, Sun City Scratchers.
Welcome, Anamora. Thank you for coming.
It's best not to give it more attention. You're good, brother.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for the $2. You're awesome, Sun City Scratches Theft 3. It's best
Let's
not
Stream
to
Game
give it
says
more
I didn't see
attention,
any
dear
ads
good
when I
brother.
came in.
I don't think I enabled ads on this. Did I? I don't think I might have. Yeah, it's probably they probably took them off. I don't really. The ads don't really give me anything anyways. I'm not even worried about it. I mean, what, they give me like 45 cents? 45 cents, maybe $1. I mean, nothing. It's not unless I get like 1 million or 10,000 views. It's kind of like, I mean, I'm not worried about the ads until I get, until I start getting over 1,000 views on a video. So, I mean, you really don't even have to worry about it. I mean, it's a tiny bit. It's just that's one thing I don't even worry about is the ads. I do turn them on. If they take them away, that's on YouTube. They're the ones not getting part of the cut. If their algorithm catches it wrong and thinks that there's something negative here, that's their fault. This is mainly. I mean, yeah, of course, its mistakes are a negative, but how do you learn from a mistake to become positive? That was the point. So I'm trying to get. So I'm getting opinions, and I think I have it figured out. I think I do. So I'm just my solution is I'm not gonna get talking about certain subjects. If I'm having an adult beverage and I'm drinking, it's not gonna be anything other than having fun things.
Let's Stream Game says
nothing more. No every time will I try to solve a problem, because there's no way to solve a problem when you're drinking. You can't solve it. It doesn't solve your problems. You only do it to socialize and to let loose and have a little bit of fun. You can't turn it into something, to try to solve a problem. And I realize that's my biggest mistake. I mean, I can always have fun and just chat, but solving a problem is not going to happen anymore when if I had it, it's like drinking and driving. Can drink and drive. Why do I think that I can talk about sensitive subjects when it's any type of anything when I'm, so that's the number one thing. I mean, I might as well just immediately commit, but that's the only thing I can promise you that. I'm not going to bring that up anymore. But I like to have a good time every now and
Hell
then.
yeah.
But I'm definitely going to have to cut back a lot
Brenda
more
Land.
because,
Pretty kitty. Heart.
one day a week, and if I happen to go live or be on a panel, it won't be to discuss anything, and any type of, I mean, especially trying to say, I just can't do it, because I just get too involved. But thank you so much for that, Brenda Land. Thank you for the $3, $4. Thank you. Smiths. But yeah, here, I'll drop the link in here. All I can since I have to pick my son up, I kind of got I wanted to work on my channel and work on some of this coding because I got some things to do for my channel that I wanted to do. And I'm trying to figure out what I should start on first, but I have already in the middle of this coding process that is frustrating me too. I mean, it's because I have an idea on how to do it, but every time I start doing it, I always come up with a better way, so I keep starting over. And it gets kind of frustrating. So let me see here. Invite, copy the link. So when I see somebody in here, okay. So if anybody wants to say the first one, or I'll see who's in the waiting room here in a minute. But I need to take a quick little relaxation. I've been live for 30 minutes, and that's like a record for me right now. So this live streaming does actually stop me from smoking so much. Man, that cigarettes are really terrible. If I live streamed all the time, I would smoke way less because I don't want to leave you guys hanging, waiting for me to go smoke a cigarette. Yeah, that's one thing I need to fix too. That's another mistake, is starting that. We're on the subject of mistakes. Well, literally, this mistake was a lot of mistakes that I've done just recently on YouTube that I've probably hurt a lot of longtime friends that I really consider my YouTube family. Every one of you. And if I bother any one of you guys, I definitely don't feel good about it. If I offend anybody in here, I mean, I can't make everybody happy, but I definitely don't want to make anybody feel like they're not welcome, or feel like, I was like I'm talking behind their back or anything in that matter. I'm literally just talking about quite a few things that I've seen myself doing that doesn't makes me look like a fool, and I think I really was, in a sense. Mistakes can do that. But I'm gonna get it. I'm working on this. I just need to I'm being honest with you guys that, I'm not gonna continue doing it this way. I'm gonna make it, it's gonna be more positive, uplifting. I wanna make it so, we should be able to laugh about our mistakes, right? And move on. I think that's a good way, but not to ignore them. I don't want to ignore my mistakes. Mistakes are how we learn. Don't worry yourself anymore. Have your mind and heart at peace. It's the Mama Sota. Oh, thank you. It's time. Just lit a cig up now. Ready Player One. That was a good movie, Ready Player One. Oh my gosh, I like that movie. I heard the book was better though. Yeah, but I think books are always better than the movies. If you're really good vivid reader, and you have a good imagination, books always seem to be better than the movies. Super Day Premiere, don't apologize to people that don't deserve your apology. I disagree with you, Super Dave. I think the first thing you should do is actually say your apologies, and if they don't want to accept it, that's their business. If they don't, because honestly, we probably offend people and don't even realize it. But you have your that's your understanding, but that's not what I don't think. I can't feel that way. Because this is my perspective of that, is a lot of people have been through a lot of stuff in their life. So regardless, if they don't deserve it, I think in any which way, everybody deserves an apology. Because everybody views everything differently. I mean, that's just my understanding. But I mean, everybody has their right to view things differently, and I respect that. Yeah, I mean, that's the way I used to feel, but I mean, I've kind of opened my heart and my mind to a lot of different perspectives of other people's realities. It can always look at the worst scenario and say it could have been worse, because it always could have been worse. I mean, I hate to say that, but it could. You look at I always look at a lot of people look at the can as half empty and not full. I'm the guy that's saying, well, it's half full, not half empty. Look at And there's other things like about religion and stuff that I like. My favorite joke about, you know, like the favorite joke about like knowing God and knowing about like religion and stuff. My favorite joke was the one, and it's not even that funny, but it is in my perspective, is when you go, you have a boat, you know, you're out there and you're stranded in the middle of the ocean. This is the one where you're stranded out in the middle of the ocean. You're praying to God to come save you, and then you see the boat come, and then all of a sudden a yacht comes over and says, throws you, come on, no, I'm set. God's gonna save me. God's gonna save me. And then you let the yacht goes by. Then another oil tank comes by, and then another guy, and then he's still praying, saying no, telling everybody no. And then he dies and goes to heaven and asks him, why didn't you save me? Well, damn, I sent freaking like how many? I mean, I directed you towards so many boats and you still wouldn't get on. Are you blind? But yeah, I mean, it's pretty much you ask for help, or you see you just don't. Some people are just really like that. They don't think outside the box. And I'm just hoping I can open up one little tiny door in my mind, maybe, because there's all of them are closed sometimes, even on my head. It's like I'm still learning new stuff every day, new perspectives, new understandings. You know, it's like you brought the bacon? I still haven't got time to change. That's another thing I need to. I keep forgetting to change my icons for my members, because I still got the Halloweens up there. But yeah, Grace by God, Nikki Pig, Bait the Hook, how you doing? Welcome. Yeah, well, I've been talking about mistakes, and I still greatly apologize for every mistake that I made recently. I'm going to try to not making them anymore. You know, ain't nobody freaking innocent here. Completely innocent. And I'm not saying who's more innocent than the other. What? That's just stupid. I mean, I might say, hey, but I didn't do that, but they did that. They did. It's not about that. I mean,
Go check out
can we
MD
fess
Outlaw.
up to what we've done wrong? Can we? Can we all admit our mistakes and move on? Exactly. All we can do is try. Any gaming channel in here? There's I think there's a couple of them that are gaming. Still Winter Nation's a good game. I mean, it's actually, you can play games on his stream, like avatars, and not just this, you got avatars and stuff you can actually participate. So that's actually really, I consider that a gaming channel. Especially when you can actually have avatars in the screen and play. Still Winter Nation, there you go. There's one. I can see who else is in here that says gaming channel.
Go check out Flowback.
Yeah, and feel free in my channel. Hey, Bounty, how you doing? You see, did anybody go in the basement? Did I miss anything?
Says Premier Hellfire Heart. My best friend Todd Hill was released from the hospital yesterday. Thank you everyone for your thoughts and prayers.
Prayer emojis. He just got released. Heck yes. That is great news. Glad to hear that, Chris by God. So, who's gonna come up and say, I want to hear it from me? Me reading this chat is not super easy, so I apologize for that right there. You know, apologize for my inability to keep up with the chat, and I'm still working on that. I'm looking through it. I don't think I missed anything. I'm gonna have to put something in the rules. If you want me to hear your text messages, that bot does help a lot. I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little just trying to get over a little bit of regret and you know, the mistakes that I've done have kind of like blended off on a lot of. It's really, I looked at like, damn, that didn't. Man, I'm not really happy about how I did that. I'm not happy about how I did that. I'm looking at myself thinking, like, man, I made so many mistakes. But I'm gonna let like one person at a time up here for a little bit, and I want to hear what you have to say for a little bit, you know, and then anybody else wants to come up after that and talk for a little bit about their mistakes. If you say something, I'll know who you are. Is it you?
Yeah.
Okay, you can. Okay, go. All right, here.
You alright?
All right, I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna be gone for like about a minute. Or you guys are welcome. You guys got the floor. I want to hear what you have to say. I'm gonna turn this music down a little bit more, so because your audio is not very
Okay.
loud.
Everyone makes mistakes. Let me help.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just. I don't think you'll be able to hear me unless I join the Zoom. So you just tell everybody what you feel, and as you're talking to me or talking to every, because there's a lot of people in the chat listening right now, a lot of awesome channels, and a lot of my really I've known them for a while here. We got Bounty Bear Observation, so many awesome channels in here. I need to go take a quick break, but I mean, I really want to hear. I'll be able to hear you. Don't get me wrong. I got my headset on, but I'm gonna go. I'll be right back. I'm not falling asleep. Don't worry. Another mistake.
Hey, Nikki Pink. How are you today? Hey, Bullied.
Welcome, Nibble. Thank you for coming.
I think there are people that are just coming on. Hello, everyone.
Hello. Crazy Ann. How are you?
Nebul says hello everyone.
Yeah, the chat's going crazy. Everyone's like,
Yeah, everyone's like liking us.
I guess.
Hey, Exploring Ginger. Nikki Pink, why don't you come on?
I'm okay, sweetheart. She's gorgeous, sweetheart. Hello.
Sun City Scratchers, the V3 says hello there on the panel.
You hold it.
I can't hold it, can I? Hi, guys.
What are you doing?
All right. I told you I wasn't going to be super gone long.
Why? What happened? Where did you go? Fad bait.
Where did I
Is
go?
it fad bait?
Our camera is terrible.
Is it
Can you hear me?
fad bait time?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I just went out to. I'm looking at the chat. What am I missing?
Nikki
Stop
Pink
eating
came
yourself.
on and Crazy Ann came on.
Well, thank you, Mama Soda. I mean, my regrets are is that I might have hurt somebody, and that's why I'm apologizing about it. I do beat myself. I'm my worst critic, and I think that might be true for a lot of us.
But you've never hurt us,
I know.
and you've never hurt anybody else. So what?
Well, I mean, it's just the fact that even if I hurt one person or two people or three people that I'm really worried about, like three. I mean, I'm bothered them. I might not have like broke their heart or anything, because they kind of know who I am, and it's really that I have a problem talking too much when I drink.
Yeah,
and not
which
really
is
paying
okay.
attention to what I'm saying.
Which is okay.
But I still felt bad about it afterwards.
But it's not. You shouldn't regret things, and you shouldn't get worried.
Life's too short to get worried.
Yeah, I'm right.
I don't feel like I'm being bullied.
Welcome, the Artist Devil. Thank you for coming.
No, you're not
Life's
being.
too short
Life's
to
too
get worried.
short to get worried.
Not bullied.
Yeah, right. Life's too short. But well, if you can't realize you're making a mistake, though, I still think about that. You know, it's like, and I wanted to maybe share that a little bit. Like,
Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. I tell you that now. I've made loads of mistakes. He's made loads of mistakes, and everyone makes mistakes.
okay.
It's natural. But you can't just beat yourself down. That's the main thing. You have to stay positive. Life is not all about negativity and beating yourself
Right.
down. You have to stay positive and you have to accept that that's the way that you are in every way, shape, or form.
Yeah, that is right. That is right. Everyone messes up, but it's okay. It's how you handle it that's the
Yeah,
problem.
it's how you handle it. But every way,
I,
shape, or form, you have to remember that you have to stay positive.
yeah, you have to be positive.
Yeah, and you can't, and
I'm
don't
doing good,
be,
Chief Buck. I'm
and
doing
don't,
good. I'm getting.
and the problem is about some people. Some people can be really, really, really negative,
Sun City
which
Scratchers,
means that
the
some
V3 says
people
that's
can
why
always
pencil
beat
have eraser.
themselves
No one is
down
perfect,
and
brother.
gets all upset and stuff like that. When in life's too short, and you have to stay positive, and you have to say, and you can't bottle all your feelings up. You have to stay positive. And you have to let it
That's
out.
why pencils have erasers. That's a good saying.
But honestly, it's true. You have to stay positive. As long as you stay positive, that's the main thing.
Yeah, staying positive. I'm trying to keep it. I am not. I'm not trying to be negative about it. I'm being positive. I'm moving on. I just don't want to appear to laugh at that. The couple of mistakes that I made, I don't think they're laughable because I made a few people probably really might have got a lot of. I mean, really offended. Like if how you say it and what you say, we make the mistake of saying it completely
Yeah,
wrong, especially when we aren't in our right mind at the time, or
yeah.
we're tired, or and yeah, I noticed I done that, and I just don't know how to go about getting a real true apology out without making it worse.
Sun City Scratchers,
You
Yeah,
the
know,
V3
like
says it's true, man. I
without
always use
because
that saying
that's
for
that's
myself.
one thing. That's one thing that's bothering me, and then I noticed I brought something. I brought. I don't know. I mean, I didn't intend to, but then in a way, I don't know.
well,
It's kind of. I'm debating with myself because sometimes I'm beating myself up. But what was my real intention? Was I really trying to bring up? But did I really? No. I don't think I really thought too much about
the
it. You know.
the lesson that my father taught me is you have to be careful, think about what you say before you say it. So instead of like saying something horrible and nasty, you have to think first before you
Yeah,
actually
but I
say
never. I
something.
don't think I. That's not what how it came. I wasn't saying anything horrible or nasty. It's just the situation that I might have caused.
Because of one word.
Because of one word. Do you mean?
Yeah, so maybe that, and then even yeah, just me a couple. You know what? Saying any of this, there's words out there that you can say that offend people just because they could be found offensive, and that's another thing. I try not to say those words because I know they're offensive.
Yeah, they are offensive, but people will forgive you in time.
Why not? I'm
They
not trying to say that anybody's gonna forgive me, right? Because yeah, time it takes time,
it
and then
takes
it's like
time.
it does. Forgiveness takes time, and yeah, and then it's like after that time goes by, and you realized, and then it's like you want to be like, I've already done. It's already happened before. It's like I was already kind of, it was time. Time fixed it. Time does fix a lot of things. Time fixes mistakes.
Mm. But just stay positive. Don't ever beat yourself down because that is the worst thing. I would say that. I've done it masses of times where
Go check
I've
out
beat
Exploring Ginger.
myself down and got all upset, and I just stay positive and just think, okay, that's that. Nothing that I can
Hey
do. Can't
Jimbo.
go back. You can't reverse time. You just have to stay positive, don't you?
Yeah, we do have to stay positive. Hold on, let me say hi to everybody that's coming into the chat real quick here. Todd Hill, Pepper, Kentucky Living,
Nikki
Shane's
Pink.
Arcadia, um, Nikki Pink saying, "I forgive you, Premier Hell. I got 99 problems, but hurt ain't one."
Shane Smithson says much love to you all.
Yeah, 99 problems, but hurt ain't one. Oh,
So
hopefully nobody's butt hurt. I mean, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't know how else I could say
Welcome
I'm
Trisha for your
sorry other
afterlife
than I'm
encounters. Thank you
really
for
am
coming.
sorry, and I'm gonna acknowledge it, and that's what this is about. I'm addressing my mistakes,
Yeah,
and
basically.
I'm not gonna continue making them. You know, at least I'm not gonna intentionally continue making them. I'm gonna keep trying my best because you know what? There's sometimes you make a mistake, like for instance, like, oh crap, I tripped over that damn freaking thing in the middle of the carpet again for the third damn time. Urgh! Or I just tripped over another toy. I meant not to do that again. Some things just sometimes you got to keep, you make the same mistake more than once. I just don't want to
Shane Smithson
intentionally
says
make it a
everyone have a great
habit.
day.
Yeah, you
But
have a
you
great
won't.
day,
Yeah, but you won't
Shane.
make a habit. You won't
Thanks for
make a
coming
habit.
in. Yeah, I didn't. I mean, I honestly, I see the other perspective. Like I don't, secretly, I wasn't thinking it was going to turn into something like that. But then I was freaking, yeah, my mind was not. I was not thinking clearly. That's how
And
I
check out
don't even
Summer.
know why. I
Yeah.
wasn't really. I was trying to have a good time, and yeah,
Which
I
is
made
perfectly
mistakes.
fine. Which is perfectly fine. Like I said to you, everyone
Raven the
makes
Blackbird
mistakes.
says hello,
It's
Premier Hell.
part of life.
Hey, Raven, how you doing?
Todd Hill, I agree, Nikki.
Hey, Grace by God, you could add like the talk to the host with the ad thing too, because that's like a really good feature. So people that can actually say, but try to keep it to only
Sun City
me
Scratcher.
because
The V3 says hello, Raven.
yeah, that right there. Hello, Raven. Voice to text. I would really. I mean, I really kind of want it made for the host because I'm the one with the handicap here.
Grace BY
I'm the
God
one
says
that
thanks, Kitty.
has to have a conversation with if I'm on the stream, I can't catch all the comments, and that really does help me out. I mean, when the chat's like really large, if the chat's small, like if we have a really small chat, then it doesn't really matter. But when the chat's moving fast, that voice to text is nobody's using it. It's good to show it's there, but that voice to text really does help me help you interact with me, so I can look back if I don't
So you
catch it
can
when
look at it.
yeah, so I
Kind
can
of
know
thing.
somebody's
Nebula
talking
says
to
Premier
me.
Hell, you're the nicest cat I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Face with tears of
Can't you
joy.
set it to like say every comment?
Can't you set it to every comment or just
Yeah,
like do
but you
it
know how
automatically?
annoying that is when it reads out everybody's comment, like hello or hello,
Sun City
hello,
Scratchers.
hello,
The V3
hello,
says hello,
oh,
Dorosa.
yeah, oh. Like, I'd just be sitting here staring at the bot, going, "What the?"
Funny.
And
That's
if it's a
fine.
really
I've actually
important
got to tell
comment
you
that
that.
you want me to
I've
Nikki
hear
actually
Kitty
got
that
to
can
Infinite
tell you
Scratch
actually
that.
says
make,
Premier Hell, I said people need to learn how to
It's
laugh,
actually kind
love,
of
and
Can't
relax.
you
classic.
set it so it
yeah,
slows,
that's true. You saying,
can't you set
and
Can't
it
you?
so it
Can't
slows
you?
down?
Yeah, can't you set it so it slows down, kind of thing.
I could turn the chat slower, but I don't want to do that. I mean, when my chat gets to have like 900 people in it, maybe in like 10 years,
Exploring
I can
Ginger
always
says that
hope.
would be interesting,
That
Premier
would
Hell.
be interesting.
I mean, to have the voice bot going through, I mean, there's going to be I'd have to put timers. I mean, it would be something I'm going to have to build up to. So hopefully it just doesn't jump from like 100 people or 40 people to 100 people or something. That would be like, ah! And there's a good guy with some really good thoughts because right there,
Hell yeah.
the
Thank you for the
Kitty cat
$5.
come
You're
up
awesome,
on the
DeRosa
screen.
Show. Mate
DeRosa
it,
show
mate.
right there. I would watched him. I've been to his stream. I watched his clip out of one of his
Ah,
streams. Very, very good motivational guy. Inspirational. Like he had a good topic, good things right there. I mean, it really does help you think. You got to definitely check that guy out. He has, he
I'll check
has.
him out.
You definitely have to
I'll
check out
check
his
him out.
content and what he talks about. I really think he has he has
Nikki
a
Pikachu the
positive
Scratch says I'm
message
totally getting
I'm
900 in
totally
the
from
chat.
what I've
getting
seen.
Boobs,
900
boobs everywhere.
Boobs,
Winking face with
boobs
tongue, winking face with
everywhere.
tongue. Scratch and go
Well,
crazy says
then,
Fulu.
Thank you for that $5. I really appreciate that.
have you read Nicky? Have you read Nikki?
He says,
What
I'm
she
totally getting 900 in the chat. Boobs everywhere. I have to go get me a set of those boobs somewhere. Can you order those on?
Do you want me to send you a set over to USA? Would you like to have a set sent over to USA?
Maybe I could get this filter, get a new filter with the cat, and instead of a bow tie, it'll have I don't know if that'll work.
How would it work? That's the question I want to
Well,
know.
yeah, but I don't know.
That would be funny.
How would it
Nikki
actually
Pinkage into
work?
Scratch says, Premier Hell, I need to get me
If
some
the
boobs
cat
too.
had
Rolling on the floor
inflated
laughing,
We
rolling
all
on the
need to
floor
get
laughing.
us some. We all need to get us
you
some.
just need to like pump it.
That would be funny.
That would actually be quite funny. That would actually be.
They're
Premier
probably
Hell,
really expensive. I don't think I can afford them.
Scratch and go crazy says perfect.
I could just shake them like that. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I want to do. So I'm gonna try to focus my time on like learning this 3D, this filter thing, so I can create my own funny filters, my own creation, and share it with. Because I mean, all of this is like a community on YouTube. I can share content. And if I can create content elsewhere and create because that's what I'm trying to do. I want to share a lot. Everything I know, I'm going to try to share with everybody. Because
gaming channel, but make it a separate channel.
He won't do a gaming channel.
You will.
what? Who won't?
Would you do a
Nikki
gaming
Pinkage
channel?
into Scratch says,
This
all my
is a
favorite
gaming
chats don't
channel.
equal
I
fun
just
and Scratch
haven't
points
played
both
games on it
doing
very
same.
much.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
It's hard to
making Facebook
concentrate
stop.
on games when you have other things on your mind.
Let's play like from start to finish, like I do.
Let's play sort of thing.
The reason why I want to just do like games sometimes is because it's really that I've learned about the YouTube, the algorithm and stuff. Like I know gaming, my channel is a gaming channel, so I will be playing games again. But I don't want to make it a complete gaming channel because it's the gaming. I need to find a game that I can catch up and catch right at the start. Then I'd have to be the first one there with the game and start playing it from start to finish, because that's when it's not flooded. And it's a game that nobody started playing yet, or just an old game. You have to find it where it's not flooded, and then also have a lot of people interested in it. And then you can play it and have like a series once a week where you play that game for an hour or two, and then you can play different games, because you got to, everybody isn't going to be interested in the same game. And I've learned this just from looking online about other how to look at the algorithm and how to better that when you're a gaming channel. It's hard to find the right game, and also
At least you've got like
that you can
Raven
catch
the
the
Blackbird says,
algorithm
we all are nuts
correctly.
in Premier Hell channel.
Everyone enjoys
Nikki
the
Pinkage into
coins
Scratch
and
says,
the
everyone gets
food.
to enjoy the coins and
At
the
least
boobs
you've
by
got
donation.
people
Rolling on the floor
behind
laughing,
you.
rolling on the floor laughing.
Have you not read
Oh man.
Well, I mean, I haven't.
Is that what she's going to go on in about? Boobs and
I
coins?
know she's like I don't know, it does, shake your money maker. Hey, it's a popular song. All I can say is my daughter's not doing that until she gets out of my house. I ain't shaking her. I don't condone that type of behavior. I mean,
Nikki, I don't think I have. I
Yeah,
don't
So
think
that
we
c-
have to do it.
Zach, my daughter's not watching your content, Nikki. But it's not right. It's not meant for kids. Our channels aren't meant for kids. So
Shauna says, Premier Hell Death Stranding looks like a cool game.
Find people if
Death
they
Flying
find
Stranding.
Ginger says, shake it cat.
Well, I
Apparently
gotta set time for a game. Maybe if I have like a gaming day. See, that's still something I'm still
Raven the
working on.
Blackbird
I
says,
jumped
Nikki
into
has
this,
boobs on
and
her mind.
I've never really have. It's really hard for me to get a schedule, especially since you got summer
Nikki
break.
has food on their mind. Yeah, she probably does.
But I
Raven.
will be coming up with a plan, and I have to try to stick to it. I'll probably start out with this is my
Scratch and
week
go crazy
schedule
says, kidding.
this week only. But
Anyway, like I was going to say to you, that would be so funny. I think Nikki has got boobs on the mind. I think.
yeah.
Come on, again.
All I can see is yeah. Shake it. No, just like dang it, Nikki. I need to get me some of them money makers.
I can send you some over. They're going to be fake ones that you deflate.
Raven the Blackbird says, Premier
So
Hell
yeah,
Death
I
Stranding.
mean, what is the definition of fake? I mean, now what is the definition? This cat's not real. Everybody enjoys the cats. Now, what if this cat had a boob tie instead of a bow tie?
Yeah, how do
Go
you do
and
the
try
cat
it.
thing?
Go
How
and
do you do
try
it?
it.
How do you
I don't know. There's no. They don't have the option yet. I have to figure out how to make this cat my own. You know, maybe I could get the
do it
save
on
file or
like
something.
mobile? Can you do it on mobile or not?
Maybe I'll put like actual like
Light
I don't
up
know.
one.
I don't want to say something. Oh my gosh!
One.
I can just be like ching ching ching
You
ching
know
ching
the
ching
ones
ching
that
ching.
vanish. Like the ones that light up and then
Sun
they
City
vanish.
Scratchers, the V3
Oh
says
yeah,
Or
like to
you
be
just like
can
funny.
actually get
ting
one
ting
with
Nikki
like
Pink
ting.
Kitchen to
little,
Scratch
with
says we
like
can take
them
'em, we
little
can shake 'em.
stringies.
Rolling on
You
the
know
floor
the
laughing,
ones where
rolling on the floor
you
laughing.
put it on your nipple and then it spins. Sort of
Oh,
thing.
that would be cute. I'm like, yay! There you go, Nikki. She just gave you an idea. You need to get some of those. Those like little hats with the little fans on them. That would be
Yeah.
so funny. I would so laugh at that. So like you start shaking and they start spinning. Woohoo! Yeah.
Raven the Blackbird says Grace need to have fun.
I think
Yeah,
Nikki
it
should
looks.
need a pair of them. I think we should get Nikki a pair of them. I think.
Yeah, I
If
think
Nikki
so
started
too.
this conversation, Nikki should have a pair of them.
Yeah, we should be moving house soon.
That would be so funny. That would
Advice to content creators, and I have done this. Copyright your brand. Cost around $240, but worth the investment. Suggested to Premier Hell.
Cheese boy is better with a wig.
You really think I should copyright my brand so somebody doesn't steal me? They can't steal me. But yeah, I mean, it's already when you get monetized. I thought you're already kind of in the sync of YouTube, kind of like already, because they give you the idea. They give you that setting in there where you can turn on content
Sun City Scratchers, the
stuff.
V3 says get some tassels Premiere.
But yeah, good to know. I have to look into that. I mean, that's a pretty freaking expensive chunk of
Go
money
check
right
out
there.
Jasmine's entertaining.
Did you actually hear that the other day? If you don't do any more like live streams, that them probably meant to delete your channel. Apparently delete it.
No. If you they will listen. I'm sure this has been a
Raven the
setting. Oh,
Blackbird
when you
says
read
Premiere
it, if
Hell
you do
you're
not
having people
participate
rating you
in,
form Robert Banks.
if you don't participate in YouTube in
Grace
any
B.
way for
Wygod
6
says, what are you
months,
talking about,
they
Raven? I am
will
having
remove
fun.
your monetization.
Face
But
with tears
I
of joy
don't
rolling on the
believe
floor laughing. Face with tears of
they
joy
can find
Nikki
any
Pink
reason
Kitchen
to
Scratch
delete.
party pooping has started. Face with
If
tears of joy rolling on the floor laughing. Face with
Nikki
tears
has
of joy.
Nikki Scratch start party pooping has started.
people rating me from Robert Banks, thank you, Raven. Hey, Robert Banks, how you doing? There's another good guy right there. Yeah.
Well, we're moving house soon.
Say that I don't know for sure if that's gonna like that's just YouTube protecting their like they will remove your channel right now. That's always been the case. They left it in the right to terminate a channel with pretty much, but they're just adding to the fact that you better beware if you're doing
Grace
something
B.
that's
Wygod
threatening
says, kidding. Robert
our
Banks is not here.
platform. We're not going to, no questions asked, delete your channel. That's pretty much what they're leaving it open, so you can't come back and do anything. You when you sign the agreement, you pretty much say, hey, I'm going to be here on YouTube. I'll be a partner.
To let US know the
But
report
if you
on
do
the
something that is so detrimental to the platform,
rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
I will buy you them on eBay. It might have to be sent to your house.
I want to get that Star Wars game. That's it.
Perhaps he is now. What's up? What's up, Arthur? Arthur Alverdan. I need to start learning how to pronounce names. I need to go to name pronunciation. I need to take a name pronunciation class.
Raven the Blackbird says, please call me Raven, not by my name, please.
Can't you get Nikki Pink to come on? Or is she doing something? Premier Hell.
Yeah, if she wants to come on, she's more than welcome. I was gonna let somebody else have a chance up here. I know when it gets more than like crowded, when there's more than two people. When it's more than two people up here, it gets really crowded. I was gonna keep this to one-on-one. So
laughing face with tears of joy rolling on the floor.
Tears of joy rolling. I was gonna keep it one-on-one this stream just because it gets for me it gets a little more distracting.
I did it. Okay, that's fair enough. Nikki, apparently you're screwed. I
So if
wanted
somebody
to.
else is in the basement, I can put you in the waiting room, and if you have something to say, and if there's a moment of before
Nikki
the end, I'll
Pinkage to
bring
Scratch
everybody
says I
up
am
before
always in
you can
trouble.
say goodbye if you
Osprey.
wanted to sit in the
Rolling on
basement,
the
but
floor laughing, rolling on the
Do
floor
it.
laughing.
sit in the waiting room. Or I could just I can put you muted, and then you can leave yourself muted. I don't mind as long as it's only one person talking, and yeah, kind of like that. I mean,
Who's the other person that wants to come up?
I don't know. I just dropped the link. If they want to come up, they'll show up in the waiting room. I'm not gonna beg anybody.
Who tried StreamYard? I think I haven't you? Tried StreamYard before?
Yeah, I just use StreamYards. I like Zoom better because you can't get. I mean, it's really not easy for me to get have something inappropriate pop up. There's too many. They need to fix StreamYards in multiple different ways before I start really using that as a major thing. I mean, it doesn't incorporate very well with StreamYards. I mean, OBS.
Sun City Scratchers.
That's
The
definitely
V3
what
says
you
I
need
am
to
not
get.
going anywhere. GVG
Actually,
LOL red heart.
know where you can find them, these inflatable things. I know where you can get them from. You get them from a site called eBay, and they might do some on there. Inflatable doll. Is that fair enough, or is that not?
Inflatable doll.
Yeah, you just have to inflate it up. You have like
Welcome
a little
Geraldine
button
Ladiva TV.
or
Thank you for coming.
something, and
Hello,
it blows up.
everyone. Hello.
Nikki, where's Nikki gone?
She's right there. She's over there. She hasn't came into the waiting room. But Raven, I'm gonna let Raven come up for a minute and say hi. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for coming in case you have to go. Just thank you very much. I really appreciate your advice.
It's alright, Daniel.
Nikki Pinkage
No
into
worries.
Scratch says hey, I can't help I like to push the bar, and some people can't handle it. Oops, poor baby winking face with tongue. Raven the Blackbird says Premier Hell look in the basement.
I know, I just put you up, man. Just waiting for your mic to
Now can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How you doing, Raven?
I'm doing fine.
Welcome
Okay, no, I don't want to hear no bad news, okay?
I'm gonna give you a lot of bad news.
I don't want to hear no bad news.
I'm gonna give you all the bad news. I'm only kidding.
But how you been, Raven?
I've been okay.
That's
Who was
good.
that with you a while ago?
Nikki Pinkage into
That
Scratch
That
says oh
was
hell
wait a minute,
comes
right
the
here. It
floor.
was Let's Stream
See
Games.
no evil monkey rolling
The
on the
Stream
floor
Games
laughing,
was
rolling on the floor
in the
laughing.
waiting room. I mean, was on the panel. Excuse me. I mean,
Yeah.
I really appreciate her coming up and hanging out with me, and appreciate you coming up here and hanging out with me too. Anybody else that wants to come up? I mean, I'm only going to be on for a little bit longer, but
I can't be the only one on this panel, guys. You guys
I know
come
this
on
is
in.
I'm just not in the I want to be able to like have a conversation.
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't. I mean, for me right now, this is just I've never done a one-on-one with whoever comes up, and then just like everybody come up and just like talk for a little bit. And if somebody else is in the waiting room, I guess it's really no thing. But if somebody comes back in the
Tans
waiting room,
World
then
says
it's like
good
we
morning
gotta
Premier
swap.
Hell house things.
Keep it
Nikki
one-on-one.
Pinkage
It
into
just
Scratch says
gets
wait,
a
I'm running
little.
for tissues. Don't speak yet, Raven.
You're not really used
I'm working
to
on my fake tears.
StreamYard, sorry.
Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor
Working
laughing.
on my fake tears.
Welcome 631 slot. Thank you for coming.
Who's for
Hey, Nikki. Good morning, Tins World. Nice to see you. Yeah, she's
everybody's enjoying
Awesome to see you.
themselves?
Todd Hill. Baron Boy
Welcome
Woods.
Jervis. Thank you for coming.
Is that what I said? Barrel Boy Woods is in here. Jervis. So how's it going? So I mean, what do you think? How do you think? I want to know your point of view on the subject at hand. Like I mean,
What subject is it? Is it
the
about
subject is how should we deal with our mistakes? Like, what's the easiest way
Welcome,
you
Joseph
think?
Alvarez. Thank you for coming.
just learn by it. Just take
I mean,
more
well, I
time,
mean,
learn
if you make a mistake that can
your
hurt
mistake.
somebody, is kind of like the deeper part of it. Like, if you make a
Right.
mistake that actually ends up, do you just shun it, or you keep it secret? Do you?
Nikki Pinkage into Scratch says I'm a little frisky today.
Well, the
Yes, that's
first
what
thing is
happens
I
when you
would
don't
say
get the
is
guy.
I would tell
Oh well,
the
on to the
person
next
if
one,
I
beaming face with
did
smiling eyes.
make any mistakes, I would tell them, heck, I am sorry, and I wouldn't push any further because it can also fester as much as possible, and if
Yeah,
that person's accepted or not,
Exploring Ginger says are you in heat Pinky
you
LOL.
can't force it on the person and stuff like that. I
right.
mean, it's just like what I did a few times. I made mistakes in my entire life. Sometimes I do regret it. Sometimes I learn from it. Even name
Nikki Pinkage into
calls.
Scratch says exploring Ginger it is a little hot in here. Beaming face with smiling eyes, winking face with tongue.
I hear you, Raven.
Welcome, Robert Banks. Thank you for coming.
Hey, Robert Banks, thank you for the raid, my friend. I really appreciate that. You're awesome.
Hey, how you doing, man? I haven't seen you. I haven't seen any of your live streams.
I've been missing his too. I've just been everywhere else. Yeah,
You know, same here.
I definitely, because I really enjoy his live streams. He has some really like lunchtime live streams, and if I remember right,
Oh,
he goes live like he does a lunchtime break, and he's always like it's really like he's funny. He's always like it's always fun to hang out with. I used to hang out in his pocket when he was. It was like it was funny, man, and everybody. It was great to chat because there was always great people
Go check
chatting
out
in
channel
his.
member Grace of the God.
He's
yeah.
like he's got a party going on in his pocket. He goes into, it was like yeah, he was we all.
I don't need that image. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, buddy. Like, yeah, we were all in the chat while he's like, I'm sorry, but I gotta put you in. But yeah, he's getting his watch time. I was always hanging out with him. He's a good dude, really good, really funny
I
too.
wonder,
It's like,
did he end it? Robert, did you get monetized yet?
he's been monetized for a while now, man. A while. It was monetized before I was monetized.
I didn't notice. I thought he wasn't monetized, but
No, he's been monetized before I was Robert Banks is, yeah, he definitely been monetized for a while.
a lot of people are taking their time just to build up their channels.
Yeah, I know. I mean, and I really, I mean, when you have content, like he has a lot of weightlifting things, and
Yeah.
he keeps it positive in his life. I like his live streams. There's a lot of like when you do a lot of live streams, you have people come to your live streams, but they really dislike your live streams compared to your videos, and so I mean, I understand that
Nikki
because I
Pinkage
get,
into
I
Scratch
mean, a
says
lot of
that's why I'm
people.
single. It's going to take a pretty strong man to handle this girl. Beaming face with smiling eyes, beaming face with smiling eyes.
Nikki.
I don't know why I don't hear the bot through Zoom. Unless it's only
You won't
through
hear it through Zoom. And I don't have it. If I set that up, it's just going to cause weird echoes on your end and my end. I don't know. Every time I try doing the driver kind of rerouter and all that stuff, it's like, I better just leave it alone.
yeah,
The only way you can hear the bot talking, then the bot talking is really just for the host because I'm the one that has a really bad eyesight and I read slow.
Nikki Pinkage into Scratch says you're not
Well,
allowed
I
to hear
don't
my
read.
bot Russell winking
I
face
can't.
with tongue.
I can read. It's just that it's harder for me.
You're not allowed to hear my bot Russell. Nikki Bink says in the bot voice. Oh.
Hey, Nikki, don't use my name in chat. Please. Why is somebody trying to steal somebody's point?
That's why I had the still command, so it's fun, so people can get a reason to get frustrated and then steal them back. I still
Well,
needed a
Jarvis got
program. I
stolen.
still need to program the give command to be reversed and call it the steal command or the take command or something. Take points from somebody and have it like a flip a coin and either whether it works or not. And whatever you try to take, you lose. If you don't aren't able to take, you.
Nikki Pinkichin to
I don't know.
Scratch says, oh geez, why you gotta change your name.
I could make
Nikki
it just
Pink
the
is always
same
allowed.
game and just have it so you
Welcome,
can put
Louisville,
somebody's
thank you for
name so
coming.
you can actually pick on somebody. But only reason I didn't do that is because I was thinking that somebody could use it to kind of like get to somebody. I just didn't want it to use it. It's a random kind of it's a random thing now, so I think I just leave it like that. I don't want to have it turn into something that could be used to pick on somebody.
Yeah, be misinterpreted and stuff.
Yeah,
like
that's true. That too. Although
Which
now
is
it's
okay.
not. It's not. If it happens, it's not. Wasn't
Flowback
intentional.
says, Premier, you made me laugh.
No.
I'm happy I made you laugh,
Plus, you
Flowback.
can't
You're
really-
awesome.
Born Eraser says,
Can't
Raven,
really
what is that
use,
on your chair? Is that a Dallas Cowboys logo? Oh no.
what is it?
Yep, he's
I
a
don't
Dallas
think-
Cowboys fan. Deal with it. Dallas Cowgirls.
Go check
Is
out
it Dallas
Natalie's Diabetic.
Cowgirls, right?
Cowboys.
Oh, I just totally made a whole bunch of people mad right there.
Nikki Pinkichin to Scratch
My
says, it's hunting
mistake.
season. I guess I missed mating season or got confused. LMAO. Rolling on the
No,
floor
you
laughing.
can have that mistake anytime. Just have fun with it. Because I'm not really a big old football fan. I mean, I've seen people like to watch it and enjoy it. It's to them, it's fun.
Super Dave. Oh, if you put a number after that, Super Dave, you can lose more or even win more. Premier, you have made my laugh when I needed it. That was it. That most. For that, I thank you. Well, you are. I'm happy to hear that. That's the thing. Sometimes we need to be able to laugh at our mistakes and our problems and move on. And I think that we shouldn't focus on. I mean, I'm trying not to. I don't look at everybody and like, oh, he made a mistake. Oh, let's go frickin' make him feel bad for it. I mean, but it's just I feel bad about my mistakes, and I will definitely admit to him if I look at him. It's a lot harder to admit in front of a lot of people that hey, it's like you walk in a room and it's like you let one slip and everybody's looking at who farted, who dare that's raunchy. It's like. You know, it's just, you know what, I mean, a lot of people just like walk away, they can say it or admit to it. I'm probably be the first one to say, sorry, it slipped
Nikki
out.
Pinkichin to Scratch says, Premier, hell, your squeaky chair is driving me crazy.
And no, this is a new chair too. It only cost me $6 and the squeakiness starts again.
Why are they putting numbers in the room?
I'm so sorry about the squeaky chair. Dang, I need to buy another one. Hopefully I got another one down at that place. I already got one out there that
Nikki
started squeaking
Pinkichin to
so bad
Scratch
that was
says, well, you
driving me
can't suck
nuts.
the fart back in, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
You can't suck the fart back in. Wouldn't that be one hell of a talent? Don't use your imagination on that one. That would be really sick.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of a...
Arcade says,
really
Raven,
would
it is a
suck
chat
if
mini
somebody
game.
getting poop on their face.
Yeah, that would actually suck. Let's just hope that you're not like on a ladder or something and like who's...
Black Sparta says, Premier, hell, inhale the fart for a stronger effect. Nikki Pinkichin to Scratch says, back to flapping butt cheeks.
Chat? Is that what the
Doctor. Okay, this is getting this is getting nasty, man. Back to flapping butt cheeks. Oh my gosh. Man, you know what? You do feel really, really ashamed. If I could have held it in, I would have. I mean, it's sorry. Shouldn't have had those extra things of refried beans. And that extra serving kind of put me over the thing. It's just like, oops. Because, you ever had, no one's that really hate is when you cough and it's like, I didn't even know there was one waiting to come out. Ouch.
Soothing.
Sun City Scratchers, the V3 says Nikki right LOL.
What did you say? Back to
I burped.
oh yeah, black to foot, black butt cheeks. Elizabeth,
Clap it,
meow. Oh, okay. Mary Sanders, how you doing? Let me see who else is in here. I'm probably ignoring a lot of people, and that's another thing. I gotta pay more attention to who's in the chat. You got a lot of new unknown bot, unknown bot laughing out
Mr.
loud.
Fulton Res says Premier Hell today is my Ninty
My
first birthday.
channel. Oh, okay.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah. Someone just deleted it.
Today is your 91st birthday. I don't believe you.
Whose 91st birthday?
How could you be 91 for real?
Who's
Let me see.
91?
Black Sparta says hashtag butt cheek week.
Yeah, you don't look like you're 90. But yeah. Oh wow, we got him in the waiting room.
Oh,
So you got somebody waiting. So I really have no idea exactly how long he's been sitting there. So Raven, I'm gonna let him come up. You're welcome to come back and wait and
No, it's okay.
when it gets a little
Let
boring,
let
somebody else come up and chat.
Yeah.
Say goodbye. I'll give you a chance. I was gonna
Black Sparta says back in my times we had the stick and
Well,
wheel
that's,
thing with Bob.
and then say hi in the chat so people can definitely go, check you out. That's definitely make sure you. That's Raven the Blackbird. I'll talk to you. Thanks again for coming up and chatting.
Yeah.
So Mr. Fultez is coming on here.
Go check out channel member 10's World.
Oh, he left. No, he didn't. He turned off his camera. Okay. You just gotta get your mic cooked up. It's your 91st birthday. You look pretty good, but I can't hear you yet, so get your audio working. Black Sparta. Grease by
Go check out channel member Shonda's graphics.
Gambling. Everybody's gambling. Almost. Congratulations, Arcadia. Yeah, okay, that's the bot talking. No reason to read the bot's comments.
Go check out Raven the Blackbird.
So your audio, there, I can unmute you. There you go, I can hear you now. What you eating? You mukbanging?
Nikki Kitchen to Scratch says I need a nap.
You what?
You need a nap? Well, you first need to come up on my panel because you're going to be my last guest of the day. I want to know what your thoughts are. And in this way, somebody might actually, because I need to borrow until I can get my own. I need to get my own things. But so how you doing, Mr. Fulton?
Nomad Unbroken says I don't think he knows he's
Fulton.
on.
That's all right. You're fine. I'm doing all right. Just got off school. I'm going to the chiropractor, get my back straightened out.
Awesome.
Yeah. So how's it been? They've been.
It's been good. So, what's your thoughts on mistakes when you? Let me ask you one thing though. You're above you're of age.
Raven the Blackbird says can't hear him.
Yeah.
You should now. Okay, I'm just making sure. Because you said you were 91. So I was thinking you definitely, you just turned 91. So you're just saying it. I don't know if I can believe that.
Nikki Pink Kitchen to Scratch says coming up there made him really hungry, rolling on the floor laughing. Women up there
made him really hungry. Hey, at least he's not eating tuna fish. I'd have to freaking take it from him. So I really need to get me some Oreos,
Arcade
some
Arcade says he is
pepperoni.
talking about Mickey Mouse.
He's talking about Mickey Mouse. Oh, Mickey Mouse. Oh yeah, huh? Is it 91st birthday? I think he's muted again. He muted. I think he muted his own mic. It won't let me unmute him. Well, dang, you're not even ready to come up on a panel?
Nikki Pinkage to Scratch says I guess I will give them what the people want and go up with bananas. Raven the Blackbird says he has Mickey
Oh
Mouse
my
ears.
gosh, you better. You know I'm going to go get me a can of tuna fish or an Oreo. And this way I can have at least I can just be like right on topic. I shouldn't have ate it so fast. All over my computer.
Yeah, this is 91st birthday. Mickey is.
Tell us how you came up with the name Premier Helm. Okay, well, it was an automatic generated name at first, and it was Premier Hail 721 on the Xbox. And then I didn't like the numbers and all that, and I thought hail, like ice and hail was kind of like an awkward thing, and I just changed it to hail because hail was something I didn't really thought it was kind of a little bit more it had a little bit more like meaning to it for me, and I thought it sounded cooler than hail. So I just renamed it to that, and then I just eventually, after gaming for it, or I made a channel out of it. And that's how I came up with the name. So it was an actual like given name. I didn't come up with it. Isn't that kind of weird though? I actually didn't come up with the name on my own. It was inspired. What a great
Nikki
spot God
Pinkage to
saved.
Scratch says I'm out of bananas, but my ice cream cone was a hit. Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
Have you guys got Disney Plus?
You forgot to buy more bananas.
So Pamil, excuse me. Have you guys got Disney Plus? It's a streaming service, like for $6.99, or if you want to get the $69.99 for a year.
I don't think I've never heard of it.
You never heard of it? Oh.
No, I just been using YouTube, but I heard that I'm gonna be probably watching YouTube's Kids from now on because that's the only place I'll be able to find any content that I can watch with my kids here in the future, I think. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Does your kids love Disney or is it?
Raven the Blackbird says I hear Disney and was hack.
Oh, get off of there.
Nikki Pinkage to Scratch says that's my kinda guy. Comes up and says
Does your-
69.99
does your,
LMAO. Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
69.99.
Go check out Exploring Ginger.
It comes on and says it's only $69.99.
Yeah, it is. It is 69, right? $69. The Disney Plus. Yes, 69. 6.99.
69.69. Nikki's like, what? Grace like, anything you make your husband, yeah. I know, because that's how I know she just needs to make her channel. You add in that mukbang, and you're gonna have a huge hit. You add that mukbang symbol, you're gonna go to like
Go check
a
out MD
million
Outdoors.
in no time.
Raven the Blackbird says here Disney Plus was hacked by hackers.
Disney Plus was hacked by hackers? Whoa. I know Sony's been hit by hackers quite a few times. I never heard of that. Raven, the bearer of bad news. I mean, Raven the Blackbird.
Thank you for coming.
If you want to know anything that's going on that's wrong, Raven will tell you the bad news. And it ain't a bad thing. A lot of people want to know what's going on. You might need to know.
No. Yeah. So Pamil. No. I didn't tell you this, but I got autism.
I think I have some too.
Nikki Pinkichin to Scratch says isn't IT hackers that usually hack? Rolling on the floor laughing,
But
rolling on the floor
anyways,
laughing.
I want to introduce you to someone. Pamela, this is my mom, Emily. Mom, this is Pamela.
Nikki Pinkichin to Scratch says LMAO Raven is at it again. Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
So anyways, my mistake, it was, what was it? My mistake was when I put the laundry in the other basket into the washer. I kind of switched that kind of in place, kind of.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes I used to accidentally put the dryer softener inside the washing machine. So yeah, that was a oops.
Yeah.
Fabric softener. I mean, a fabric. Okay. Dryer sheets don't go in the washing machine.
Right.
They go in the dryer. And don't put the soap inside the dryer. Not a good idea. Oh yeah, don't use Dawn dishwashing soap in a washing machine. Another good you'll learn your lesson when you have to clean up the mess afterwards. Because laundry detergent is laundry detergent for a reason.
Nikki
Dawn
Pinkichin to
dishwashing
Scratch says
soap
Raven give
in a
US the
washing
news.
machine or a
He's used to give
dishwasher
US the
will
blues,
make
rolling
one
on the floor
hell
laughing,
of a
rolling on the
mess.
floor laughing. Raven the
Just
Blackbird says
FYI.
I was not lying about Disney Plus has been
Yeah.
hacked.
Yeah, I believe you. I really do. I believe you, Raven. It's probably. I mean, if it's coming from if it's coming from multiple news sources, most likely it's a fact. I mean, and I know you know how to double check that, so I'd have to believe that it's something I'd have to confirm. Like I don't believe all the news I hear sometimes, unless I see it and I can verify that the source is. But yeah, if you've seen it on a legit news station, but sometimes that news can be a little off. I think, but they don't tell us everything. And Nomadic Unbroken, Grace by Sun City still. Lots of bubbles. You made the same mistake. I mean, damn, talk about you know how embarrassing it is, and then when you forget to put the Kool-Aid up away from your kids, and your kids get into the red Kool-Aid, and they're just a shock when you think that they might have because they're not screaming or hollering, but they're covered in red Kool-Aid, and it looks pretty scary for a
Nikki
second.
Pinkichin to Scratch says the Ravens news reports are never
Pamela,
wrong.
I better head off.
Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor
All
laughing.
right.
It was good to talk to you.
Yeah, thanks for coming up.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, we've all made mistakes, so that's the thing. I guess that right there is like a common mistake.
So, all right.
But thank you so much for hanging up. Not hanging out.
Welcome. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
all right.
Great. All right, later.
Later.
Whoa. Okay. Here we go. Let's go back to this one. So, well, how long have I been live? I've been live for an hour and a half. It's been a little while here. So okay, I think I've burned out the subject so far. So I think I got pretty much the gist of it, understanding, and I really do appreciate all your guys' input. And I don't really want to sit here and wait for Nikki to put her makeup on or gather her bananas, or unless she wants to come up right now. I'm not waiting. What I want to do right now is see who is.
Grace BY God says play the music, DJ Kitty.
Should I play the music for a little bit? I don't know. Let's do that. I do need to fix.
The V3 says okay, back to the bubbles thing, LOL.
But I also do have to get some, the back to the bubbles thing. Oh my gosh. Big mess. Dishwasher, worst place to put. That's actually probably the biggest mess I've ever did in the dishwasher. Animator, who's this? Hey, what's up? We got somebody up here right this second. Hold on. I'm only gonna go for another. When I hit 2 hours, I'm gonna try to raid somebody. So So share this out. I want to try to find somebody I haven't like sent somebody to that's on. Enlighten's in the house. How you doing?
How's it going?
Play rusty trombones bonies. I don't know if that's copyright free.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can sure hear you. I'm gonna
Exploring
turn on
Ginger says Ray Jelly.
the background music for everybody just a tad.
Nikki
But tell everybody who you really are. Your channel is probably not exactly you look like
rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
Sorry, but
Go check out Nomad Unbroken.
Choosing my real name. I don't know why.
I could hide it if you want.
Oh wait.
I mean, I can hide it if you want. I can hide your name. I mean,
Go check out Raven the Blackbird.
I recommend that you make sure your name is your channel name. So if you don't want your real name to be posted,
Nikki Pink Kitchen to Scratch says
I took it off. So, but I know this is Jelly Duck. So
Jelly Duck 100.
I just didn't want. I didn't know if you knew you were showing it. So
Go check out channel member Grace of the God.
Thanks for that.
Grace by God. So what do you? I mean, do you have any tips on? I just think that we all make mistakes. That's what I've gotten out of this so far. We all make mistakes. We all should just like move on from them, not beat ourselves up over them. And
what's your mistakes all about?
Go check
I
out
mean,
channel
we all
member
make mistakes, and how do you deal with it? I mean, how do you? I mean, how should we deal with our mistakes? Like, if you feel like you hurt somebody's feelings, or even especially on here. Yeah, I made. My gosh.
Well, if you
made a lot.
Offensive.
Yeah, I mean, I could literally look at myself in somebody else's shoe and feel like I would be pretty freaking offended. I would be very kind of awkwardly, especially if I didn't know exactly what was going on at the beginning to the end. I would be like stuck in the middle of a book, opening the book in the middle of the chapter. You have no idea what's going on. And yeah, I mean, I could definitely see, and that's the thing is I shouldn't have. My mistake is I'm saying names, channel names. Shouldn't be saying channel names. I shouldn't be
not even
feeding into the negativity. So I already said that, but I go on and I say, how do you just put on the I made a mistake, move on, like just like smack yourself a couple times and move on. I don't recommend anybody hitting themselves. Self-mutilation is not okay.
Scratch says Premiere.
I mean, just dust it off,
Play my favorite song, Bird.
Bird. Okay, Bird.
So, my favorite song, Bird. Yeah, I can see it in the chat. So, I was thinking about,
Bitch, I got problems on problems on problems
on
on
problems on problems on
problems. I solve them. I run through the money. The pressure be calling.
we need to I don't know, that might be confusing. Like, how do you deal with the troll?
How do I deal with a troll? I mean, a troll's a troll, and it depends on if the troll is negative or not. You're not a troll unless you're causing problems. I mean, unless you're hurting somebody, trying to hurt somebody's feelings, and you keep coming back trying to continue to and you follow them around everywhere they go, and you have to say something bad about them. You have to. That's a definition of an actual YouTube troll. Somebody that just won't leave you alone, that follows you around, and always has something bad to say about who you are, and doesn't even know who you are. They just want to pick on you for no reason. It's a kind of a troll is a bully in a sense. I mean, but they want to get a rise out of you. They want to, that's just.
Exactly. Not all trolls are bad.
Yeah, I mean, a troll could just be a troll could even be somebody that you really made mad, and they're just trying to get, they want to state their point. You told them you were done, but then you could end up being a troll if you go back at them. You could end up being a troll or considered a troll if you come back and no matter how you do it, you can be considered a troll if you are. You won't leave it alone. You won't leave it alone. You have to come in and you have to. You dropped it, but you didn't drop it. You know. So you know, in a sense, I feel like I can apply myself to that mistake right there. You know, even though no ill intentions, but that could be considered a troll. But when you don't realize you're doing something wrong, that you could be considered that because of that, and you can't stop yourself from continuing that, then you're gonna just continue to be a troll. I mean, because that is no matter what. Not if you're doing it in a positive, you're still not leaving the issue alone, and that's what I'm guilty of that. I have to say that its definition would be that, you know, you just gotta leave. You can't go in the side. If you want to drop it, you're wasting your time. You have no, if you want to keep making whatever and keep going back into other people's streams and saying evil things, that's an evil troll. But a friendly troll is somebody that, you know, just wants to, you know, have fun. They want to be acknowledged. They want to just have fun. But it depends on what you don't mind having a little bit of fun. But see, I'll never. I mean, I'm not gonna block anybody on my channel if they say hi. You know, I'm not gonna judge that because it could just be one of my friends. It could be one of my friends on another account, and I know that. And they just be playing with me sometimes, you know. So I mean, really, you might actually offend your friend when you do that. So I made that mistake, you know. Well, maybe not yet, but but I could see myself accidentally making that mistake.
Smiling face with heart, smiling face with heart eyes, smiling face with heart eyes, smiling face with heart eyes, smiling face with heart.
You can't really assume anybody's trying to do you harm until they do you harm. You know? That's the hard part about YouTube. Oh yeah, it was okay. Wait, so you never stop. There are some cool trolls out there, right?
Yeah, but I've seen something bad troll and I've seen something good troll. But a good troll, okay, I get the point. But some bad, still random bad troll or something. There might be issues, something.
Yeah. There's just a lot of people have a lot of problems with trolls because I just don't. I can see why I don't get a lot of trolls normally. I mean, because I really don't have nothing. I don't have anything bad to say about somebody that comes in, and it's unless they're attacking somebody and my moderators see that they're attacking somebody or saying something negative, then they're not a troll. I mean, in my opinion, that's my definition of a troll. As long as they're not trying to hurt somebody's feelings or say something that could be offensive. If they're in there just kidding and joking around like this, it should just be able to laugh about everything. That's how I want everybody to. We should just be able to all do that. We're all in this family, in this YouTube community. We shouldn't be looking at anybody like they're coming after us. We shouldn't do that. And I did. That was my mistake. Is I keep looking like they're coming after me, but maybe they're really not. But you know, in the end, that's just mistakes I've made. I mean, I just think I assume sometimes that they're coming after me or this, and I mean.
I know you're actually good. You're actually a good person.
Yeah, but good people still make mistakes too. And I think everybody does. And I mean, I've yet to come up, anybody come up and says, my poop don't stink at all. I eat too much Dawn dishwashing soap, it can't stink. Don't eat Dawn dishwashing soap, that'll make your stomach hurt really bad. Yeah, you know, your mom, when you swear a lot, that's what she might do. I don't know how much my grandmother used to feed me Dawn dishwashing soap because I had a dirty mouth. Cuss and stuff.
Is she cussing?
No, yeah, because I'd say a dirty word and not realize it, and next thing you know, I had soap in my mouth. That'll make me think twice before I said a dirty word.
Wow.
Yeah, and I think it was enforced kind of awkwardly sometimes. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to help. I'm trying not to be the same. I have never put soap in my kids' mouth. It's just not now. I might, if it could stop them from cussing, I might. But, yeah, that's just not. That's just dick. It's not for. It says right on the thing, not for human consumption. I wouldn't put that in my. I know you see that in the old movies and stuff. They had the kid hold the bar of soap in his mouth and they start cussing. You know, that'll teach him.
Oh yeah.
But I just thought, I don't know. I just it could work. But I think if I go out there and I take something away from them that seems, or if I sit down and talk to them and take something away from them and make them think about what they're talking about, they watch their mouth a lot better now. And they're young. They're gonna copy what they hear, and I'm guilty of it myself. I make the mistake of cussing without even realizing it. Just at a conversation, I'll say cuss words because it's like socially acceptable, and with some groups of people. Like it depends on who your friends were and what's socially acceptable. But I mean, like if you're depending, like you go to church and start talking like that. People are gonna look at you like you don't belong here. It depends on what church you go to. I don't know. I mean, I haven't went to church for a while because I just don't really.
You're out of nowhere.
I'm confused of what is. There's so many to choose from that it's really. I have to take too long to figure out what, because they can't all be correct. And that's just my perspective. They can't all be. You can't all be right. We all can't be right. If we're in a question or about a topic, about something that is bigger than what we can even imagine, we all can't be right about the same. We could get it close though. That's the only thing that kind of like makes it hard to choose. So I think we're all we're our worst critics, and I think we can manage in these days and ages and not let nobody mislead us and tell you what you have to be, what you have to do. But that's why I like to have the conversation like this. Like, how do we deal with our mistakes? I mean, mistakes I think we were born. I mean, sometimes you feel like you were a mistake when you were born, but yeah, you don't ever say that because the gift of life was...
In my mistakes, I was back in 2013. I used to. I don't mean to be a troll, because I hate my life because I don't have any friends on Twitter because they just even block me because I changed my life. I don't have one.
So you used to be a troll? Is that what you're saying? Like you just can't.
I don't want to be a troll. Just because I need to be a friend, because
Nikki's the Bitch at the Scratch says now there is a hottie.
No, I wasn't.
Nerd of the North is here. Play I'm Rich Premier Help.
Yeah.
Winking face with tongue.
They thought I was a troll, but I didn't do anything. They just call me a troll.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's the thing is you get accused of being something you might not be. You know, that's another thing. It can be hurtful. That's why I don't accuse anybody. I've done that before. So, and I'm not going to go into details because I already did that before, and it ended up being like, a guilt trip. You know?
It's just such a pain in the ass, like literally.
Nobody likes to be considered a troll. I mean, but what is the definition of a troll? Oh, that's the question. And it doesn't matter. I mean, I've seen trolls that come in, and trolls will troll you just because, And I mean, it gives me the watch time, gives me the views. I mean, it's like I can say that all I want, but do I want somebody coming in saying negative things? It would give my mods something to do other than play the gambling slots. So I don't think it would bother them at all. But I'm not encouraging them to come and flood my chat so it'd make it harder for me to read it. I can't find that, Nikki. I don't know what you're talking about.
Scratch says Nerd of the North always my man, beaming face with smiling eyes, beaming face with smiling eyes.
Nikki Pink.
But Nerd of the North's in the house. How you doing, Nerd of the North?
Yep. I've seen on the chat, Nerd of the North from the chat. I can see on my own eyes.
scratch it and go and go. I'm looking at the chat. I miss so many people coming in here and they're just talking. Eric.
There's so many.
There's a lot of awesome.
Eric says
This chat was flying before. What's the question? Paranormal normal. First time here. Hello. How you doing? What's the paranormal?
I think it's.
Thanks for coming in.
Paranormal?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to do a stream for everybody that because I like to do it. It really helped me find a lot of channels, and I could kill I could kind of share what I go to the channels, and I also find out whether I want to subscribe to the channel because I'm interested in it or not, or if I may give them a chance to view them. I like those streams. I'm gonna have to do that again because I really did like it. It was more or less that I was doing too. I was networking in a way that I could. They could either be here to find out who went, like sit and see who they have to go to and be kind of lazy to see what every channel's out without having to use their processor.
What's funny is,
I'm going off topic.
This is not our challenge is not for kids.
Yeah, are you worried? You're worried about? I am still worried about that too. That's why I got the link still in the description. So if you guys do happen to get a chance, go there and sign that petition, and write your concerns to for your friends and for the future of YouTube, why they should change that wording. And it's all in that one quick video on that petition explaining exactly everything. The link's in the description. I left it there because I think it's extremely important that we all look at that. Every one of us, for the sake of YouTube. You don't even have to have a YouTube channel, because it can affect everything.
It's called COPPA.
Yeah, it's called COPPA. And the link is in that one link. You'll find the other link if you follow that page right there. It's as simple as that. Just read. It's a simple thing, and I think it's going to be well worth your time. That is probably the most important thing that we could all do for everybody, is to make YouTube great again. Don't even relate me to that. Yeah, YouTube hasn't really changed right now. We do have a say. That's the thing. They're asking for it, which is awesome. This way they can know. We got all these little comments, but they got all these millions, probably hundreds of thousands. The more comments they have that are not for it, the more likely they're not gonna make it that way. But without a little bit of faith and a little bit of things. End of story. Just read that link. Go to that link and check it out. It's going to be worth your time. If you haven't already, don't forget. Because you only got to the 9th of December. Who? Oh, BWY Adventures. How you doing? Great to see you. Show Nomadic Bike. Yeah, dude.
It looks like Booyah Adventures.
Booyah? Yeah, it's just capital, so I read out the late. Booyah! Then BWYA. So, welcome. We got Eric in here. Oh God, City Scratchers. I've seen What the Paranormal. I don't show up blocked. I've been going through my lists and trying to make sure that a lot of people are not blocked on my channel. So, because I've been noticing that a lot of people have been getting blocked, and I don't know why. So I need to know why before they get permanently blocked. Sorry, moderators. I have to have a reason. I can't see the chat, so if you can message me and tell me and show me why, this way I don't want to make anybody feel like there's a reason. Let's put it this clearly. I really don't want to allow anybody in here that's going to cause any or start any or spam anything. So I really don't want to also have an accident happen that I can't fix or know. The easiest thing I can do is when I do happen to go through it, I can unblock everybody that I'm sure isn't supposed to be blocked. So I'm gonna have to keep like a dedicated list of the reason, and it's not gonna be permanent. Unless it's a reason for it, but because they're spamming the chat, wiggly names are inappropriate, inappropriate stuff. But I just think it's everybody changes, and there's no reason to have it permanent unless it just becomes too completely hard to
Sun
manage.
City
And it's like,
Scratchers.
well, I waste my time on
It's all
something that
man,
doesn't
your
matter.
channel, your rules, like I tell everyone all the time.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, yeah, so I'm just gonna, I don't want to make any more work if I have a reason to keep them blocked. But accidents do happen, and I know it. Accidents do happen. People get blocked for no reason, end up on that hidden list because they didn't mean to be hidden. And
Nikki Pinkage into Scratch
Yes,
says
of
that
course,
Nikki Pink is a
Booyah.
troublemaker. Watch out. I heard she's a man-eater.
okay, I'm taking a wrench away, and I'm gonna remove you from. I don't like man eaters.
Go check out
Travis
Channel
Gamer, how you doing? Welcome. Exploring Ginger, Nomadic Mike. How you guys doing? But
What
yeah,
time is it for you? For you
it's
guys?
getting close to where I'm gonna have to end the stream. I was kind of hoping Nikki would put her damn makeup on or just
Scratchers.
come up here and talk to me
On a rent-to-own
Oh,
program.
yeah,
before.
I just wanted,
Check out
I
MD
just wanted
Outdoors.
to thank you for
Exploring
helping
Ginger says banana eater Pinky.
Yeah, say that. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm pausing the music real quick so I can actually. It's turned really loud for
I
us.
just want to. Sorry, I just gotta go, and thank you so much for helping me. By the way.
Well, you're more than welcome.
Yeah.
I mean,
Go
thank
check
you
out
for
these
coming
videos.
on the panel and giving me your advice too.
Thank you so
and
much.
input.
Good luck.
You too. You have a good day. Oh, here we go. So anyway, so I think I got things off my chest. I think I've learned something. Sure, I have. I have to digest everything. I really do appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out. So this whole entire stream, summing her all up, was about pretty much my mistakes. And that and I was asking everybody in a way how we fix those mistakes. Like, how do we deal with those mistakes? And I've made a lot of mistakes, and I continue to make mistakes. And maybe I won't think I'll have to make a video out of them next time, because it's like I can relate back to this, and that's how I feel when I make a mistake. Ooh, when I say I'm sorry.
Sun City Scratchers. The V3 says you don't have a chest, you only have a head. Grinning squinting face. Nikki Pinkage into Scratch says I'm eating an ice
Good
cream
point.
cone beaming face with smiling eyes.
Good point. Don't have anything on my chest.
Anjuna Eric says Premier Hell sometimes it's good to vent. It can be a healing
Yeah,
state.
I'm not trying to vent in a negative way. I'm trying to learn from it. I want everybody to, I would hope that anybody that has to vent, and hopefully everybody kind of feels the same way. I don't have to make a video about it. I mean, but yeah, I mean, you don't have to make a video of it. But I think it's a really good topic, because I think it's a popular thing that everybody's going to have to deal with mistakes. And we're going to make so many mistakes on this thing. This is the first time I think I've actually made a stream talking about my mistakes, not trying to point out others. I mean, I'm not pointing out anybody else's. I'm just kind of pointing out mine, and asking how we as everybody can come and fix these.
Exploring Ginger says
and
Cat
deal
Radio
with these
Radio.
mistakes. And I've pointed out my mistakes already, like at least once or twice, and probably missed about 10 or 12, but I mean, I can't address them all. Can't address every single mistake. I mean, I got probably
Anjuna
a
Eric says it shows
huge.
others how to come to the reality that we all make mistakes and how to deal with them.
Yeah, I mean, we really gotta. I mean, I can't. I just don't want it to get worse. And so I'm gonna be working on my channel, bettering my content, working on tutorials, working on my. One thing is that I really need to get around to is my dang trailer. It's just getting like really old in a way, like my channel trailer, and then featured content. I need to get some videos
Nikki
out there, some
Pinkage into Scratch says
tutorials,
I talk about
and
my
stop
mistakes every
focusing.
stream. Why do you think they are 15 hours long rolling on the floor laughing?
Well, yeah, but it's good if that's what you, but you, exactly. But I want to focus on what my channel is really trying to, my channel is trying to help. And that's what this is about, really, is I'm trying to like learn, and I'm making mistakes, and without you guys' help and input at the live, so I can actually like hear what it is without reading a whole bunch of comments, which I'm actually reading a whole bunch of comments, so that's kind of ironic. But I'm just like, it's more or less I can relate. You can relate to it real time, and I like that interaction. I like the interaction of the real time. That's why I like a lot of live streams, because you can pretty much. I'm cheating on my diet and eating one of those orange chocolate bombs. Oh my gosh! Look, I was really just kind of summing it up to mistakes I made on YouTube and the way I've came across, and I had to say, I am just addressing that oops, that big oops that I've been doing recently. I've been falling into the wrong side of the thing, thinking I'm perfectly innocent, and but far from it. I'm like totally looking at myself, going, "Damn, that didn't come out right. That didn't do that." I'm meaning good things, but yeah. But honestly, I don't think I'm really going about it the right way. So that was pretty much sums it all up, as best as I can think to sum it all up. But anyways, I'm just gonna see who is on right now. Here we go. There's a great guy right here with a really
Nikki
awesome.
Pinkage Scratch says, Premier Hell, could you ask Anjuna if he would like to go on a date? LMAO. Am I in the right stream? Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
Yes, Anjua F. I think you're in the wrong stream. Well, anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I haven't rated him before, I don't think at all. And this guy he's always been really, he's always been a good guy, and I love like watching him take. I don't know, I'm just a computer nerd and taking apart stuff, and he's just fun to talk to. But yeah, I don't know. Wait, it's not even okay. Take that back. You already entered this. I hate it when it does that.
Says Premier, can you please ask at Sun City Scratchers the V3 to buy me things that are not sugar free? I need sugar. Thank you.
I know, I can't stand eating. Hey, Tracy's real good to see you. Tom Jasper. Wow, I hate it when that happens. I thought I found somebody to raid and they just ended their stream. Let's see, what is this?
Nikki Pinkage into Scratch says, I swiped right, I thought. How did I get here? Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
Oh, here we go. Is it live or is it just okay? God, hell yeah. Oh no.
Sun City Scratchers, the V3 says no sugar.
Okay, we're gonna go because I haven't raided him before. All right, raid. We're gonna raid this. I can't get it. I know they're still alive. Gonna raid. Premier Hell raid. Let's go. Send everybody over there. You guys have a great day. This is Dan the Man. Dan the Man TV. So we're gonna go raid him, alright? I'll see you over there. I gotta get some things done. It's 12:30 here. I've been live for 2 hours. Oh wow. Yeah, 2 hours. Pretty good. I like to keep about 2 hours. Yeah, but explore everybody, thank you so much for coming in here. Jervis, Dallas County Scratcher, Sun City, Lisa M, Arthur Curry, Pepper Bob. I am so sorry to hear what happened.
Nikki Pinkage into Scratch says, I need sugar.
That is terrible. I hope you're having a great day. MD Outdoors, BWI Ventures, Tracy's World. It's the Mama Sota. Man, thank you so much for coming in. You're wonderful. All you guys in here. Thank you. Nikki Pink, Tom Andrews. There's so many. You guys are just amazing. Thank you guys so much. We're gonna raid. We're all gonna head over here if you don't mind. This is the channel link. Thank you guys so much for.
Scratch says I'm going to take a nap.
Thank you so much for following the raid. There's a panel up there. He doesn't have a lot of people on his stream right now, but he's great. I've seen him before. You're gonna like it. I'm sure you're gonna like it because I see a lighting is in the house over there. Cafe's in the house. All right, you guys have a good one. I will see you in the next one. Peace.